it's Tina Flowers and welcome back to my channel. If you enjoyed my last Game of Thrones video, make sure to subscribe. I will be making a video for every Game of Thrones episode, and like I mentioned in my last video, they will all be a little bit different from one another, so go ahead and subscribe, hit the little bell button, and you'll get notified every time I upload a new video, and you can just keep up with me. Also, please excuse if the camera's moving a bit. My cat is going through a rub on everything phase at the moment, so he keeps rubbing his little head on the little stand I have for my camera. This video is going to be 7 things we found out in Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. A lot of things happened in this episode, and I feel like it was kind of building up to what's going to be the Battle of Winterfell for Episode 3. So I did read that this was going to be the longest running battle in TV and cinema history. I don't know how true that is, but I'm so excited because that is epic. I also heard rumors that it was going to be not just one episode, but it was going to be a battle that was going to last 2 episodes. So I don't know how they're going to do that. We have 4 episodes left. How are they going to fit in the Battle of Winterfell? Don't forget, Cersei still has her paid, army in King's Landing with the Greyjoys. So what's going to happen is kind of like, how are they going to fit this all in to 4 episodes? It's very exciting, but basically episode 2 was just kind of building up to, the Battle of Winterfell, which was very exciting. And we also saw a lot of the characters kind of, make peace, kind of come to peace with other characters and that kind of stuff, and it was all just very, very heartwarming and heartfelt, and it was just very, it was emotional for the most part. So that brings me to the first thing that happened in Game of Thrones Episode 2 was that Jaime finally saw Bran after what it was, Season 1, when he pushed him off the tower. This was the first time that they interact after that, and it was kind of, you could see that Jaime just felt very bad about what had happened, and he kind of made his peace with Bran, or at least he tried, because Bran is a 3-eyed raven now, so that didn't go very well, I don't think. But Jaime did apologize and kind of made his peace with Bran, and I think that was kind of Jaime's character coming full circle. He wasn't one of my favorites at the beginning. He has definitely grown to be one of my favorites now. And with that, we go into the second thing that happened in Game of Thrones Episode 2 was that Jaime also made his peace with Brienne of Tarth. And that also was a very touching moment. Not only did he tell her that he was willing to have her lead and he was going to follow her into battle, but he also made her a knight, which I thought was one of the most touching things that happened in this episode. It was just kind of like one of those moments where Brienne has wanted this all her life, and she just has kind of come to terms with the fact that it's never going to happen. She keeps saying women can't be knights, women can't be knights, and then Jaime goes ahead and makes her a knight, and I just thought that was a beautiful moment. But with that being said, it makes me a little bit sad because I have a theory. We did see Jaime kind of closing off with Bran and Brienne, and he was kind of, his character kind of seemed to be making the rounds almost as if to close off his character, and I'm kind of afraid he might die in battle. I don't know if that was a little bit of his character just having closure and then they're going to kill him because Game of Thrones. I know that in the books it mentions that Cersei will be killed by one of her, or it says that she'll be killed by her younger brother. And everyone thought it was Tyrion. And then there was speculation that it would be Jaime because technically, although they're twins, Jaime was born a minute or so after her. So technically he's still her younger brother. And so I really, really thought Jaime was going to kill Cersei. I thought that that would be some poetic justice in a way. However, this episode just kind of seems to be closing off Jaime's character, so I thought maybe Jaime will die in the battle. However, I don't know if it was a little bit of foreshadowing when Tyrion and Jaime were talking up in the little balcony at Winterfell, where Tyrion, he says, inevitably we're all going to die and turn into the dead, and he's like, although I'd love to tear Cersei apart. I don't know if that was a little bit of foreshadowing. Is Tyrion going to die? Is he going to be one of the dead? Is that how he's going to kill Cersei? Who knows? The next thing that happened in Game of Thrones Episode 2 was Arya lost her virginity. What? That to me was just so surprising. I didn't really know how to take that. Arya has been this little girl that we've literally seen grow up through the series. It was kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of hard to watch her lose her virginity. It was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this scene. However, I think this was her character kind of showing, hey, you know what? I am a woman. I'm no longer that little girl. You know, that little scared girl. I am a woman now, and you know, I am in control of my life. So I thought that was a power move of Arya for sure. Just, I don't know, I still see her like little Arya Stark. Another thing that happened was Theon and Sansa's reunion scene, which I thought was also a very touching thing. Like I said, a lot of touching things happen in this episode. But yes, he did show up to fight for the Starks and to fight for Winterfell. You know, I thought that was just a beautiful moment when Sansa sees Theon after a long time. You know, he did save her from Ramsay Bolton, so you could see her emotion and how much she cares for Theon and how much he cares for her. And I think that was a wonderful thing, that he left the Iron Islands to go fight for Winterfell. I think that Theon is another character that has redeemed himself. We also saw Sam give his father's sword to Ser Jorah, which was another very touching scene. Just knowing that how much that sword meant to Sam and his family, and giving it to Ser Jorah. It was also just very touching to see that Sam saved Ser Jorah's life, and they just kind of have built this bond with one another that I think it was just very sweet to watch him give him his sword. We also saw Dany and Sansa have a conversation, and I think this was Dany's way of kind of saying, hey, I'm gonna be your queen, but you know, I love your brother. So it was kind of her trying to tell Sansa, I'm not gonna take advantage of your brother. I love him. I'm here to fight for him, you know? And I think it was a moment where Sansa kind of let her guard down a little bit and was trusting Dany, but she did, and I was really proud about this because Sansa stood her ground. At the end of that, she did tell her, you know, we don't want a king in the north. We don't. And are you gonna stand by that? And unfortunately, before Dany could answer, they were interrupted. So we don't know where that's gonna leave off, and you know, the battle has started already, so who knows if Dany will make the North kneel to her if she becomes queen. Last but definitely not least, the last very important thing that happened on Game of Thrones episode 2 was Jon Snow told Daenerys that he is Aegon Targaryen. And that, it was a moment that I didn't know when he was going to tell her. I didn't know. I thought about it, and I didn't know if he would tell her before the battle or after the battle. I had no idea. But he did go ahead and tell her right before the battle is about to start. And it was just kind of like, you could see it in her face where she didn't quite believe him. She did say, you know, it's kind of convenient that this comes from your brother and your best friend. Like, very convenient, you know. And another key thing that I noticed was she said, well, I guess if it's true, then you have a claim to the Iron Throne. You know, she very specifically said a claim, not the claim, but you have a claim to the Iron Throne. You know, so I think that was a way of her saying, hey, you know what? Even if you are Aegon Targaryen, I am not backing down. That's going to be interesting to see what happens after the battle. Will they both survive? Will only one survive? You know, who knows? So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was 7 things that happened in Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas or any theories or comments, you know, go ahead and comment down below. I would love to read them. Make sure to subscribe, please subscribe, like this video. And down in the description, I will have my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. So if you'd like to follow me, keep updated on when I upload videos, then you will definitely find out in any of those social medias. So also, if you have any ideas, anything you'd like to see me do, go ahead and comment down below. Any ideas, any shows that you would like me to review, or games, I will more than likely do that for you guys. But thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Bye!